Hey guys, we're on the road. It's my second day here, leaving the beach and heading for Big Bend. I'm cutting across the very southern end of Texas, right on the Mexico boundary here. And I came across this area. I'm on this highway, or backcountry highway, Route 90. Pretty much cuts right across the south of Texas. And I came across this area. It's called Amistad Recreational Area. Pretty big. And I decided to stop here. It's this huge canyon. And there's some sort of old fort or something going on here. You can see it down here. Here's may have been like a water retention. And I'm going to walk this bridge. I went over the bridge a few minutes ago. I had to do a U-turn and come back. Wait till you see this. I'll get right back to you. I got to get up here on this road. We are just about in the center of this bridge. Wait till you see this. This is called the Pecos River. P-E-C-O-S, Pecos, I guess. There's a picnic area up there. We're going to hit that next. I'm going to have breakfast. It's like a 7:45, 8 o'clock in the morning here. I stayed at the Amistad Recreational Area, $3 a night to camp here. Look at this. Look at the canyon. Then we got a cave right over there. Where is it? There it is. Pretty cool. All right. This is the other side over here. Holy shit, we're way up here too. Huh. Okay. Yeah, there's a little picnic area down here too that you can drive to. From up around there where I'm parked, there's a road. You can take a road down here. I wasn't sure if there was room for me to turn around with the trailer, so I stayed up at the top. Yeah, I just went through a checkpoint. Border Patrol, and they stopped me. I was talking with the agent. The agent was, somehow they have cameras. They knew my vehicle. I have no plates in the front, but he knew when I pulled up. He goes, "Oh, what part of Florida are you from?" And somehow they must have another camera before you actually pull in the inspection area. It pulls up your plate, so they know who you are and where you're from before you even get to the ranger, at the Border Patrol checkpoint. And I told him where I was from. He goes, "Oh, I'm from Tampa." So we were holding up traffic. We were talking a little bit. He's a younger patrol officer, and evidently he's a career. Well, I said, "How do you like it down here?" And he goes, "I'm here for the next 20 years." So he's going to be here working patrol for a while. But he said he likes it, so so he was asking me what I was doing way down here from Florida, so I told him my plans. So yeah, so I got about 3.5, 4 hours to go. I should get at Big Ben about 1 o'clock this afternoon, so we will talk to you guys later. Here we are at the overlook. Right on the edge of the overlook here, the picnic area. That's the bridge I was just standing on. Got a couple of campers here in vans. We're going to go over to this little overlook here. See what this is all about. It's got me a little tangled here. Oh, cool. Look at that cactus right there. Pretty big bridge. Let's see, there's a plaque right over here. Let's see what this plaque says. The Pecos River High Bridge. All right, let me back off a little bit. There you go. You guys can pause the screen and read it. Huh. It was completed in 1957. Wow, not that old. Well, let me see. I'm 70, 53, so it's 68 years old, I believe. Yeah, 68, something like that. Yeah. Alright. Oh, here's the view I wanted to look at. Look at this, huh? Wow. Oh, there's a walkway down there too. I'm not going down there, I don't think. Pretty cool. Goes right down into Mexico. Mexico border is right up there, right over there in the horizon. So the Mexicans can just walk this river all the way up. Lot of border patrol here. I mean, lots. Alright, we're gonna go have breakfast. We haven't eaten yet. And this is, oops. Let me go back here a little bit. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's see what this plaque says. I wonder if it's a duplicate to the other one. Oh no, it's different. Okay, so you guys can read this one. Oh, it goes to the Rio Grande. Okay. The Rio Grande is the border between Mexico and the U.S. So this just feeds into it. Okay. Let's see what this one says. Okay, so that's an honor to a Indian scout that worked with the U.S. Okay, interesting. Oh. All right, guys, we're gonna go have breakfast. All right, let me show you where we are here. All right, here's Texas. Here's the southern end of Texas. This is where we were, right over here. Last 2 weeks, we've been in this area right here. Actually, 2 weeks ago we were right here. We spent a week here, and then last week we were right about here, right in this area right here. We were inland. We were at Carpus Christi Lake State Park, and this is about the halfway point where we are now. And here's the border, so you can see how close I am to the border here. This whole area is loaded with well, actually right here. Let me zoom in here. See how close we are to that border? We're getting even closer here in a minute. Once we get up around this bend here, we're almost going to be touching the Mexican border here. This is the Rio Grande River, I assume, because that's what separates our boundary, the U.S. from Mexico. So, and here's that river, that Pecos River. It starts here in the mountains, and then, you know, here's another river. Actually, this is a pretty big river. Look at this river. How long it goes? It snakes, and then it comes down into the Rio Grande right here. Okay, so this is where we're at, and we got a ways to go. This is the last little town, I believe. Let me see. Now we got to keep going. Here it is. This is the Mathis or something like that. Is the last little town. There's not much there. I stayed there last year. There's a little campground. I think there's a bar, grill type place there. I don't even think there's a gas station there, but there are 2 gas stations in the park. So once we get in the park, right here, that's the entrance to the park. Is that the entrance? No, that's the campground. That's where I'm staying, the campground. So the park is up here somewhere. Right about here, I think, is the park. There's a gas station there in the park. And last I saw, diesel was $3.50 something. So it's not too bad. All right, let's... how do I do this now? I just hit this. Here we go. We're right back to where we are. We're on this overlook now, overlooking the. And there's my camera in the back of the trailer. And there's where the little lookout is. All right, we're gonna hit the road. Well, I can leave you with me for a minute here while we move along. Did I lock the refrigeration? Oh, I don't think so. Wait a minute. I gotta lock the refrigerator. So we're gonna have food everywhere. Okay, it's locked. We're gonna have a couple of vans. We got another van up there, another Mercedes. Just traveling with that VW.
Continue for half a mile.
Actually, it's not a Mercedes. That's a Ram, I think. Looks like there's an abandoned neighborhood right up here on the right. In a minute, you'll see it. This area is pretty well depressed, very depressed. probably hovers definitely in the 90s and 100 range temperature-wise. And vegetation looks pretty sparse around here, so I don't think there's probably much to do. Here's an old motorhome that was abandoned. Oh, let's go right there. There we go. You won't believe what I just ran into. The smallest Buc-ee's in the country, in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I'm hours from the nearest house on this Route 90 in southern Texas. This is pretty cool. This is like the Parada little building that you come up on. Where is that? Trying to remember where that is. Maybe that's in Arizona somewhere. Yeah, this is the Buc-ee's. Had to stop. I had to do a U-turn, turn around and come back. Alright, here we are. We're entering Marathon. This is the last town before you get to Big Bend. We're gonna head south here on 385.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto US 385.
Turn left onto US 385 South.
This is it. This is the big town of Marathon. We just went through it. That's it. That is it. We got that big train. I've been playing tag with this train. I think I'm going to make it across. It was long, too. And this is the track that it comes across right here. So I made it. I was wondering if I was going to get stuck waiting for it to pass. It was long. It was like a mile long. The thing kept going forever. Well, we made it. We're here. Up ahead. We're still going down. We've been going down for the last 10 miles. Oh man. Temperature's going up too. Well, it's not hot, but it was like low 50s up at the visitor center. Now it's 60. So we're going way down. This is during the summer. I'm sure this is where it's well over 100 down here in this valley. But this is where the Rio Grande Village is down here, right on the river. So I don't know how much further we have. I know we're about 6 miles from it. station right here on my left. I think my site is 50. Alright, amphitheater, campground reservations only. Oh, group camping. No, I don't want that. I think I passed my site. 50. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. 160, 1 through 30. Where's 50? Huh. I have to go around again, I guess. I think it's 50. Let me look here. I got a car behind me. What side are we on here? Loop 950. Loop 9, but I'm on site 50, so I don't know where that is. We're up to 30. We're up to 40 right here. Alright, where's 50? Come on. There's 100, so it goes from 40 to 100. Where the hell is 50? Oh, what do we got here? 41. Alright, well, we're getting there. We're getting close to 42. Come on. Gotta be around this bend here somewhere. Here, 44. I think it's this one up here on the left. I thought I was on the corner. This might be it right up here. 47, 46, 48. Or are we on the right? I might be on the right. 49 is on the left, so where am I? Where am I? I'm over here on... This is going to be 50. Alright, let me see if my name's on the tag. I'm lost. I don't know where I am in here. Alright, let me go check the name on that tag. Make sure it's me. here we are. We're at the Rio Grande Village campground. And here are all the sites. Okay, so this is the main entrance to the camping area. What's down here? Oh, recycling. Okay. All right, so we made it. It was an interesting day. I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad I split it up in 2 days from Carpus Christi area, Magnolia Beach. And that worked out pretty well. And then I stayed at the Amerset recreational area last night. $3 a night. That wasn't too bad. I got that marked on my map. That's on Route 90 in very south Texas. Huge area, and it's all recreational use. What the heck is that on the road? Oh, this should be good. We got donkeys coming out of the woods. Entering. Uh-oh. She sees them. But we have cows. We have cows on the on our ranch, so she knows what these guys are. And I have the electronic leash on her. So I have it set for 10 feet, like I said in another video. It's a hiking e-collar, and you can set the distance, but I use it anyway, even when she's on a leash. Oops, sorry, I got it zoomed in too much. Let me go back a little bit. There we go. Because she doesn't pull when I have it. When I have her on a leash. What's this guy doing? Although she's pulling now, but let's see if the collar works. Yeah, you see? Yeah, see, she only went 10 feet beyond me and she got a little shock. Well, no, she got a vibration. I gotta turn around because she's got me tangled. She got a little vibration. Oh. So she knows if she goes beyond the vibration, then she gets a shock. See, let me put this on. There you go. Yeah, she won't do it. She won't do it. I swear by these e-collars, they are not. Look at her. She is ready to pounce, but she won't do it. Because she knows. They're right here. They're probably... Oh, they're 2 males. Oh, I wonder, males, huh? They could be aggressive. I don't think we're going to get much closer. We're probably 100 feet from them. I'm not going any closer. Just in case. I don't know. I don't know much about them. Interesting. I was just talking to a guy at the restroom up here, well, the trash bins. He said the javelinas come in here in packs of 12. So I gotta be careful for them. Those things are like hogs, but they have, I guess they're pretty aggressive. They could do some damage to you. So we gotta watch out for those guys. Interesting. But yeah, this place is big. I think there's like 100 campsites here. And it's not bad. I think it was like, for me, what my senior Golden Age Pass. It was $13, $16 a night, something like that. So it's not too bad. Okay, that's it. Catch you on the next video.